This demo is going to show you how to glitch out video using Photoshop. So this is actually a file that I opened in Photoshop, and I've already glitched it out. So I'm going to show you how to do it from scratch. So the first thing you want to do is get a clip. So I'm going to go in here, just find some old footage that I have sitting around. Let's see what might look cool. Let's see, I'll just take this one. This is just some footage of an art show, so I'm actually going to duplicate it, and then I'm going to bring that copy just to my desktop, just kind of keep it out of the original folder. So you can make multiple copies of this if you want. I'm going to make one extra one. Never want to glitch out the original, because if you glitch out the original, then it's going to be gone. So it's going to be show for glitch. And right, next step, we're going to take this, we're going to right click, and we're going to take it and we're going to change the extension from MOV to .raw. And once you do that, hit enter and say use raw. Okay, next step, we're going to go into and just drop this into Photoshop. And there's a couple different ways that this might happen. In this case, you're going to see that this one actually popped in numbers. That's good. Okay, if it doesn't have that, you can hit guess and it'll try to guess. Okay, and if that doesn't work, you can just type in a number and see if it works. Start at 6,000. If that doesn't work, go up by 1,000 every time. So 6,000, 7,000, etc. And then just keep going. Once it gives you this next pop-up window that you're going to see, then you'd go back and enter a previous number. So like if it was 6,000 and said okay, you go back, hit 5,000. So I'm just going to hit okay, and everything popped up perfect. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go to my eraser tool. So this is actually the visual representation of my video clip, but in Photoshop. So I'm going to go to my eraser. I'm going to make sure here that my size is 1 pixel. You can see it up there, and my hardness is at 100. And what I'm going to go in is basically go in and just randomly erase. Okay, you can do a little bit, you can do a lot. You can go real methodically. You can kind of see the lines. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to see depending on what that video clip actually is looking like. As far as I know, there isn't any particular area to stay away from, so I'm just kind of going everywhere. All right, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, so that looks good. What I'm going to do next is go File. I'm going to go to Save As, and I'm save this out to my desktop. I'm going to say show glitched 1, and I'm going to change that type to a Photoshop raw file to my desktop. I'm going to hit save then, right? And this, you're not going to fill in anything, you're just going to hit OK. Okay, so I'm going to minimize this. So I have a lot of files on my desktop right now, but this is show glitched 1. Okay, what I'm going to do here is now change this back to a MOV file, .mov, and say use MOV. Now I didn't watch this one before, but here's what it looks like. Okay, very simple. Just shot of some artwork on a wall. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I'm going to drop this directly into, let's see, QuickTime Player. And there we go. You can see that glitching, particularly up at the top area there. It looks like the video clip's not even playing anymore. So that's kind of cool, right? So I'm going to go back, actually, and I'm going to go, what I've been doing is having my history open. And I'm going to try doing maybe a little bit less. So this is like after a couple moves. And I'm going to hit File, Save As. I'm going to say, again, Photoshop Raw. And then I'm going to say Show. I should probably just name this. I like to name a couple different things. I'll do slight changes. So I'm going to change it to Glitch 2, Photoshop Raw, and save. Hit OK. And here's this one. All right. Go ahead and change that extension to MOV, hit enter, use MOV, and then I'm going to go and drop it in. Let's see what it looks like. So again, same kind of deal. Just wanted to see if there's any more progression. It looks like this one kind of is allowing the video to play a little bit longer. So just again, like, what can you do? Now, you kind of saw what that one did. What if I did a good amount more? Okay, and I'm not really sure, you know, I've kind of tried a little bit playing around with particular sizes, you know, so I went really large. That seemed to really glitch it out quite a bit. So now I'm just kind of going in. Again, no method or madness or to the madness here. And I'm going to go File, Save As. Let's do another one just to see what it looks like. Now, the one part I'm not going to be able to show you because I'm actually doing a screen recording right now of this demo is how to actually get this as a working file. So really, say I was going to use this for my final project and I want to rename stuff. Here we go, as an MOV. If I want to use this as my final project, I would actually have to do a screen capture of the video playing because that file is actually no longer good. Let's see how bad this one got. That one gets pretty crazy. So you get the green, a little bit of video playing, but it's pretty crazy. So again, you know, see what you can do, see what different areas are going to work, see what happens, and just kind of mess around. So, but again, if I were to capture this, what I would do here is I would actually open up that file. This one looks like this was actually one that I did capture. You can see it's a screen capture with the bottom down there. So now when the video plays, okay, it's actually a screen capture. What I would do then next is actually bring it in to a program like, let's say, Final Cut. I'll kind of give you a little quick one here. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to make a new event. I'm going to call this glitch. Create a new project. Okay. So here's my glitch folder. All right, I'm going to bring in that image that I already, or that video clip that I already captured. Hit OK. So here it is. Now the problem you can see here is the top and bottom there are both showing the image. So what I would do here is just go into that video clip and crop in so I don't have the bottom portions or the top portions because that's actually not my screen. And now I have a captured glitched video, and then even the beginning there shows like the playhead. You can see my mouse there, so maybe I think at that point looks like the mouse is actually off, so I'd maybe bleed this here and delete, and so there. This thing's glitching out. Okay, now in terms of what I can do next, I could maybe option click and drag this, and I could, all right, what if I go to that one and say, I change my blend mode there to soft light. Okay, now I have two videos doing the same thing over top of one another. What if I offset them? What's that going to look like? Let's see. That looks kind of cool. All right, maybe, okay, let's get something crazier than that. Let's go difference. Difference didn't really do anything. Let's go, whoops. Let's go linear light. Oh, that one's kind of crazy, right? So again, just kind of leveling up what I'm doing with these clips. And again, there's a lot more that I can go ahead and do with that. So that's the basic way to glitch out a video using Photoshop.